Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up as we embark on a whimsical journey through the pages of Michael Lewis's fascinating narrative, The Undoing Project. We are about to unravel the top 10 insights from this remarkable book that has ensnared minds with its witty and engaging content. So, let me entertain and enlighten you as we decode the intricacies of human thought processes through the partnership of two brilliant psychologists, Daniel Kahneman and Amos Tversky. 1. Emotional economics. From the outset, Lewis dives deep into the concept that human beings, contrary to popular economic theory, are not always rational actors. Kahneman and Tversky's work shatters the illusion that we are all walking calculators, meticulously maximizing our utility in the economic bazaar. The insight is simple but profound. Emotions significantly skew our decision-making abilities. Hold fast to your seats, for this revelation has the power to overturn the apple cart of classical economics and send the apples of our understanding rolling in all new directions. 2. Heuristics and biases. Next, we learn about the tricks that the mind plays on itself. Heuristics. Charming as they are treacherous, these mental shortcuts allow us to make swift decisions without much computation. But beware, with heuristics come biases, the villains that taint our judgment. Kahneman and Tversky teach us that whether it's overconfidence, anchoring, or the availability heuristic, we are often prisoners to these mental illusions. The magic of their studies is that once you see the illusion, you cannot unsee it. It's like discovering that the magician's rabbit is actually just a cunningly folded handkerchief. 3. Prospect theory. Grab your economic textbooks and toss them into the air, metaphorically speaking, as we delve into the prospect theory. This is the intellectual Molotov cocktail thrown by our protagonists into the quiet world of utility theory. Here's the kicker. People value gains and losses differently. We feel the sting of a loss more intensely than the joy of an equivalent gain. It's as though we all walk through life with an invisible set of scales, each side laden with irrational weights. Suddenly, our financial decisions seem less like a formula and more like a Freudian slip. 4. The undoing of decisions. Our dynamic duo doesn't stop there. They turn to the tantalizing concept of undoing. They unearth our peculiar compulsion to imagine alternative outcomes to events that have already occurred. If only I had done X instead of Y, we often lament. It's as if life offered us a game of cosmic chess, and we can't resist pondering over the moves we didn't make, the pieces we could have saved from capture. Lewis wields these insights with the skill of a maestro, conducting the symphony of our past choices and hypothetical musical notes. 5. The law of small numbers. Mathematicians and statisticians, hold on to your hats because we are about to enter the deceiving world of small numbers. The law tells us that we should not trust small samples, yet how often do we draw grand conclusions from the minuscule? This tenet of Kahneman and Tversky's teachings whispers to us a cautionary tale about the anecdotal over the analytical. It challenges our natural inclination to generalize from a brief encounter with a chihuahua who hates us to an entire species of canine misanthropes. 6. The power of collaboration. Now let us pay homage to the remarkable partnership between Daniel Kahneman and Amos Tversky. Their intellectual tango was more than just two great minds working together. It was a melding of complementary cognitive choreography. They were the antithesis of echo chambers, each pushing and challenging the other, giving us a masterclass in collaboration. Herein lies another gem, that the whole can be greater than the sum of its fearsomely intellectual parts. 7. The influence on other fields. March forth, and you will see that the reverberations of their work echo across disciplines. From medicine to sports, finance to politics, Kahneman and Tversky's findings have infiltrated the citadels of decision-making. It's as though they spilled ink on a map of human enterprise, and the stains spread out in all directions, coloring the way we view the terrain of our choices, affecting everything from the way doctors diagnose to how basketball coaches strategize at halftime. 8. The birth of behavioral economics. Here we witness the baptism of a new field, behavioral economics. With the midwifery of Kahneman and Tversky's insights, this nascent science was delivered into a world eager for understanding. We see the arrangement of a new marriage, the union of psychology and economics, bonded by the recognition that we humans are predictably irrational. 9. The human side of genius. Within the pages of The Undoing Project, Lewis does not simply present us with untouchable geniuses. He instead serves us intimate portraits with humanizing brushstrokes. Kahneman and Tversky were not without their flaws, their quirks, their rivalries, and ultimately their frailties. In this, the book teaches us that even those who transform worlds are, at their core, beautifully imperfect creatures, battling with the same cognitive distortions they uncover. 10. The legacy of questioning certainty. Finally, we arrive at perhaps the most infectious of insights, the imperative to question certainty. Our protagonists teach us not to be overconfident in our convictions, to be wary of the seductive allure of clear-cut narratives. Our two psychologists stand as watchmen, reminding us that the path to knowledge is littered with the sweet temptations of oversimplification, and that it is our duty to resist them. Ladies and gentlemen, the retrospectoscope provided by the Undoing Project is not just a lens to view Kahneman and Tversky's groundbreaking work. It is also a mirror reflecting our own cognitive idiosyncrasies. From the fascinating quirks of our decision-making to the vivid portrayal of a profound partnership, Michael Lewis has given us a book that is as much a celebration of the human intellect as it is a cautionary tale of its limitations. Thank you for allowing me the honor of sharing these insights with you today. May this exploration of the Undoing Project not only spark curiosity, but catalyze a deeper understanding of the labyrinthine corridors of our own minds. Good night, and may your decisions be ever in your favor and only slightly biased by your human nature.